gets it out. Amrabat. Hakimi. And it's Adli. Adli carries the ball down the right. Very nicely done. What a throw in. Chance for a shot!
Amrabat just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Bassi. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Hakimi. Unahi. Moved on forwards. That has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw. Brahim Diaz. And here's Adli. Adli. It's anyone's ball now. Lookman with a fine tackle. Hakimi. Nice control. Amrabat. That is good strength. Spread out to the left. That's very neat. Unahi. Out to the left it goes. Brahim Diaz. There's the header! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's there to clear it. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Unahi forwards and with intent. Aina. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Chukwueze. Oh, that's nice. Chukwueze. Muscular approach does pay off here. Nasraoui. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Iwobi. Osimhen. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Applies the finish!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Ndidi. Iwobi. Aim forwards. Unahi. Mazraoui. Unahi, gently done. Mazraoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Iwobi. Lookman. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. En-Nesyri. Lookman. And he welcomes it in. Chukwueze. And a chance! There it is! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Tries to get it clear. And that is as far as they're going to go. Osimhen. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Aguirre does really well to win the ball there. Amrabat. Amrabat shifted upfield. And it's Adli. Played back to the goalkeeper. Ndidi. Bassi. Pinged towards the front line. And it's come back to the keeper. Aguirre. Oh, can he get onto this? Bassi gets over and intercepts. Trostekong. Nigeria have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
Well, this opening spell has been one big plus. They should look to add to it, not subtract.
Adli. Brahim Diaz, played out towards the right wing. Brahim Diaz. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Nigeria out in front with an early advantage. Trostekong. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Mazraoui. Adli. Oh, perfectly measured that. Now it's Adli. And that's the keeper's ball. Bassi. Trostekong. Moved on forwards. Gets good distance on it. That's a throw. Chukwueze. Chukwueze crosses it in. Unahi forwards and with intent. And it's played forward. That looks a good ball through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Hakimi. And it's Adli.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Defending of the desperate variety. Mazraoui forwards and with intent. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Hakimi, that's a delicate pass. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Umdidi shifted upfield. Amrabat. Hakimi. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Trostekong. Iwobi. He's having a look round. Lookman chips it through. Aguirre gets it away. Hakimi, gently done. Moved on forwards. Trostekong. Oh, there's a probing ball. In the series. Adli done delicately. Amrabat. Adli. Bassi. Lookman. And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Lookman. Lookman. Unahi wins the duel this time. Could move up a gear here. And it's Adli. And he's managed to get free. And here's En-Nesyri. Played out to the right. Amrabat. Unahi, oh, good spread. Adli. Brahim Diaz. Over to the left. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. He whips it across. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's a throw-in. Aguirre. Mazraoui. It's run loose here. Chukwueze. Trostekong. Ndidi. Bassi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Aguirre. Amrabat. He has found the way through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got to be in. He goes for a shot! Aina. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze looks to get on the end of this. Unahi. Mazraoui. Unahi. Mazraoui. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Aim forwards. And it's Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Hakimi. Oh, it's come loose. Unahi. Mazraoui. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Unahi. Elects to cross. Can he finish? Sticks it away. Morocco are back in business. Adli did well there. He was onto it in a trice. Well, that's it, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Oh, shooting chance! Bruno trying to keep this in. And reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Chukwueze. Iwobi. Good chance here! Mazraoui getting this one clear. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Lookman, and the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Amrabat.
Lookman. Aina. Chukwueze.
Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Iwobi, out to the right.
Chukwueze.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And he has been fouled there. Amrabat played out to the left flank. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Ambitious ball here. And he's there to clear it. Chukwueze. Unahi.
Brahim Diaz.
And it's Adli. Now it's Ennasiri. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition.
Ndidi.
Iwobi.
Ndidi.
Aina. And here's Chukwueze. Oh, it's played into the area.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Iwobi. Aimed in towards the... Up he goes! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending. Hakimi.
Unahi.
Brahim Diaz.
And it's Hakimi. Now it's Adli. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. That's good defending, very good defending. And now the breakaway. Lookman. And here's Iwobi. Chukwueze. That deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside. Hakimi.
And it's Adli. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chukwueze hurtling down that right flank. Iwobi. Probing pass. That has been knocked clear. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Unahi. Up towards the front line. Ennasiri chasing after it. Now it's Adli. And claimed it back swiftly. Adli. And it's Hakimi. Showing good feet. Amrabat, oh, good spread. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Clears it away. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Bassi. Mazraoui. And he goes cross-field. Hakimi. Adli. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Chukwueze. Trostekong. Moved on forwards. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Unahi. And it's played forward. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's Amrabat. En-Nesyri. And it's lofted through here. Bassi can get it clear. And he's there to clear it. Time to deliver. Unahi. Spread out to the left. Looking for a decent ball in. And he decides to cross it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mazraoui crossed in once more. Out it comes. Aguirre. Unahi. Mazraoui. Can he latch on to this? Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Unahi. And it's Diaz. Mazraoui. That's good play. 30 minutes gone. Mazraoui played into the box. And out it comes again. It'll be a throw-in. Brahim Diaz. This is gone, that's a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bassi tries to clear. Back into the middle. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Brahim Diaz brilliantly anticipated the delivery, and he'll be annoyed it didn't lead to more.
It's really well manoeuvred and nicely intercepted. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Played in by Mazraoui. Cleared away. Hakimi. Oh, what a climb! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lookman. Quality ball. Adley given the lift of his goal. Calmly anticipates. That'll be a throw-in. Lookman! He is just caressing the ball. Brilliantly cut out. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Nice physical challenge. Aim forwards. And here's Osimhen. Mazraoui. And it's played forward. Now it's En-Nesyri. He's got away. Adley cuts out the pass. Iwobi. Ndidi. Aina. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Iwobi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Amrabat, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Lookman is fouled. Mazraoui gets it away. Chukwueze. Oh, such a clever touch. Iwobi. Here's a chance! That was venomous. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Great defending, strong and determined. Unahi. Mazraoui. Unahi. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. And it's Adli. Nesiri. Amrabat. Nesiri. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. That's a cute ball. Bassi, gently done. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Moved on forwards. Now that's well seen too. Adli. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Mazraoui. Strong running down that left flank. Ball comes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Lookman. Osimhen. Now here's the delivery. He's had a shot! Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Amrabat. Hakimi. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aim forwards. Unahi. Hakimi, and here's Adli, and it's Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. Nesiri, oh, cracking ball. Nesiri goes to finish! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Ndidi. Trostekong. Moved on forwards. Aina. Wins the duel this time. Nesiri. So what can they make of this? Mazraoui. Aguirre, forwards and with intent. And it's Adli. Adli. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Ndidi. Bassi. Decent progress down the left. He's having a shot! More pressure on the opposition goal.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Aguirre shifted upfield. Lookman tries looking up for options on the left. And the counter is on. And it's Diaz. Adli. And here's En-Nesyri. Amrabat. Unahi, delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he's there to clear it. Now it's Osimhen. Ndidi. And here's Osimhen. Ndidi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Osimhen is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Brahim Diaz. Aguirre. Unahi. That's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Bassi. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Looks across and plays it in. Punched away. He can get that clear. Out for a throw. En-Nesyri. Out to the left it goes. Get a throw in. Trostekong. Bassi. Iwobi. Bassi. And it's played forward. Amrabat. Unahi. Aim forwards. And that is out of play. it's Mazraoui. And here's Brahim Diaz. And here's En-Nesyri. En-Nesyri! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
En-Nesyri, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all. Lookman.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Osimhen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Adli. Hakimi driven forward. Lookman takes a look up. Lookman. And that's a good intervention. Lookman! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Adli tries making a foray down the right. Hakimi. Adli. It will be. That's really well manoeuvred. Get the ball rolling for the second period. Morocco keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Brahim Diaz. Cleared away.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tries to get it clear. And that's been won straight back. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Osimhen. Adli. Proves too strong. Ndidi. Adli. Amrabat. And it's played forward. Unahi. Oh, this is a great position. He's cut it out. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Hakimi. Amrabat. And here's Adli. And it's Amrabat. And here's En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Over to the left. Oh, he's got a side of goal.
Morocco clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Moved on forwards. Out towards the flank. Oh, nice touch. Didi, lobbed in behind. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Hakimi. Adli. Morocco to retain the ball, but seemingly in no rush to break forward. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Aina. Trostekong. Bassi. Lookman. Aim forwards. Mazraoui tries to clear. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Brahim Diaz. That's been drilled forward. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Here comes another cross. And it's played forward. Morocco getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Osimhen! Unahi forwards and with intent. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lookman. Ndidi. Aina. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze, and that's aimed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Unahi. Agea. Amrabat. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Chukwueze. Aina. Ndidi. Aina. And here's Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Osimhen! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
They've played it short. A chance to play it in. Plenty waiting in the middle. Can he shoots? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Ndidi, Chukwueze, Aina, and here's Chukwueze,
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hakimi. Morocco can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Amrabat. Clearly not happy with that. Trostekong. Lookman. Lookman. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. That is lovely. The ball is loose and the chase is on. It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Unahi. Nasraoui. Bassi cuts out the pass. Lookman. Bassi. Iwobi. Bassi. Iwobi. Iwobi shifted upfield. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's found a way through. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Lookman, and Ndidi. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. And it's been taken short. Oh, sweet feet. Osimhen being hunted in packs.
Listen, it's not nice and it's not clever, Peter, but it has to be done when he tries to make one of those telling runs.
And he's there to get it away. Lookman. There are a few waiting for it. And that's been repelled. Oh, they could break here. Mazraoui, gently done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bassi. Moved on forwards.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mazraoui. Has a look and plays it forward. Out Out to the left it goes. That's tidy. And here's En-Nesyri. Chukwueze, gently done. Mazraoui. And it's Mazraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. Mazraoui. Well read, and the danger is averted. Ooh, can he get onto this? Brahim Diaz. Mazraoui. And that was very necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. Lookman. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Ndidi, and it's played forward. Amrabat. Aguirre. Nahi. Aim forwards.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. It's a lovely, neat pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Unahi wins the duel this time. Now it's En-Nesyri. Adli. Ooh, delicate chip through. Cleared away. Yep, it's a corner. They've played it short. Now who's going to be first to this? Mazraoui is flagged offside. Osimhen. Lookman. Oh, that's neat. Good ball, good take. Shapes to shoot! Smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nahi. Moved on forwards. Whistle's gone, that's foul. That's Rawi. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's in this... Tries a shot! Danger averted for now. Brahim Diaz. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. The shot! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Bassi. Lookman. Searching pass he's played there. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Chukwueze. Chukwueze. Nigeria ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Looking to break at pace. En-Nesyri. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. And it's Iwobi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hakimi. Aguirre. Aguirre forwards and with intent. Adli. Hakimi. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Chukwueze. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Lovely bit of skill. And he's had a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great defending, strong and determined. Lookman. Brahim Diaz. Now it's En-Nesyri. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Chukwueze. And it's Ndidi. Now it's Chukwueze. Cross goes in there. Succumbs to the pressure. And he's well positioned here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. It's a loose ball. Mazraoui, that's an imaginative pass. He's shifting through the gears here. En-Nesyri. Can he deliver? The ball is loose and the chase is on. The cross comes in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Is somewhat less than ideal.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Unahi. Aim forwards. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. Oh, they could be caught out here. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. So who's he picking out? And a shot! Bassi gets it away. Mazraoui. Oh, that's nice. Mazraoui puts them all in. Trostekong. Ndidi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Hakimi, that's a sharp pass. Lookman. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Unahi. Agea. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Osimhen. Calmly anticipates. Little doubt, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Now it's Chukwueze. Chukwueze! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Chukwueze clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That's not going far. Brahim Diaz, forwards and with intent. En-Nesyri. He is through here! En-Nesyri couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Aguirre. And that's really well manoeuvred. And he cuts out the supply. Aina. Mazraoui. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Brahim Diaz has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Hakimi. And it's Adli. Now it's Adli. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Well read, nice interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Lookman was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
En-Nesyri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Clears it away. Brahim Diaz. And he's got his cross in. He's dealt with that well. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Osimhen knocks it out wide. Aguirre gets it clear. Thinks one through. It's a throw-in. Adli. Amrabat. Aguirre. Aguirre forwards and with intent. It will be. Aina. Brahim Diaz producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Aguirre. Aguirre shifted upfield. Out to the left it goes. Mazraoui picks it up now. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that has been cleared. Unahi have it back and can go again. And it's played forward. Osimhen. Lookman. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, such a clever touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Iwobi. Crunching tackle. Unahi. Hakimi. Brahim Diaz. Well timed, excellent interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, sweet feet. Lookman. Ndidi.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. Iwobi. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Aina. Can they find an extra gear here? Chukwueze. Hit into the middle.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Bassi. Time to deliver. Referee's given a throw. Again, getting this one clear.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bassi. Nigeria going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. En-Nesyri going full tilt down the right-hand side. Nice control. And it's Hakimi. Adli. That's good play. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Morocco really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Agea, and it's played forward. Mazraoui. He's found a way through. Showing good feet. There are a few waiting for it. Played into the middle. Up he goes! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And here's Osimhen. Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ndidi, aim forwards. And here's Chukwueze. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And the finish! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. In the series, he is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
Trostekong. Aim forwards. Chukwueze. Aina. And there's green grass ahead of him. That's very neat. That's going to go a long way.
Nigeria clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Iwobi. Shot a goal! And somehow he managed to miss it. Really well cleared.
Nigeria really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Osimhen. Lookman.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And they can counter here. Moved on forwards. Bassi. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Amrabat. And it's Mazraoui, and it's been played through. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, some tackle that. Goes down, but nothing given. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Lookman. Iwobi. Lookman! He scored! And again they hit the front. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Lead.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Mazraoui.
Morocco really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Chukwueze tries a measured ball. Osimhen looking to run onto it. And it's hoisted clear.
Nigeria clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Unahi. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. And the cross comes in.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Bassi. Ndidi with a definite foul there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Ndidi is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's played forward. Iwobi is onto it in a flash. Aguirre, that's really well manoeuvred.
Morocco really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Chukwueze. The final 5 minutes. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Now it's En-Nesyri. Morocco to make one last surge forward. Played back in. Cleared without complication. Mazraoui, played in by Mazraoui, and that has been cleared. He is just caressing the ball. Here's the chance to cross. Unahi. And that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Over to the left. Mazraoui puts the ball in. Tries to get it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Osimhen. Now it's Chukwueze. Clipped into space. And here's Iwobi. Iwobi! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Morocco making consecutive changes here. Hakimi. Adli.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Aguirre. Oh, there's a probing ball. Chukwueze. Trostekong. Ndidi. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Mazraoui. Amrabat. Unahi played out to the left flank, caresses it through, expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And it's played forward. Ben Seguir. It is now a big chance!
I think we're about to see a frenetic...
Could be danger here!
Morocco really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Lookman. Amrabat wins the duel this time. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir played out towards the right wing. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Morocco really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Mazraoui. Now, where's he looking? And here's Adli. It's a good foot in there.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Hakimi. Adli. Hakimi. Ben Seguir. Ben Seguir. Morocco desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. There will be a throw-in. Adli. Does really well to win the ball there. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Oh, what a climb! Defending of the desperate variety. That's a little off target. Lovely, decent chance! Chukwueze. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chukwueze tries to dink it through. Bunu breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Aguirre. Unahi has a look and plays it forward. It is now or never. Time is against them. That has been cut short. Lookman. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Bassi forwards and with intent. Amrabat. Adli. And it's Hakimi. In the series, looking to get on the end of this. Aina. Ndidi. Aim forwards. Unahi. Look to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Now it's En-Nesyri. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Iwobi. Udidi. Bruno gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Trostekong, Chukwueze. Now it's Osimhen. Lookman. Nigeria have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Gets it away. And that's been won straight back. Adli carries the ball down the right. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Mazraoui with the short one. Clears it away, and here's Brahim Diaz. Unahi. It's a great ball. Lookman. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Can he spark a counter here? Iwobi. Caresses it through. Aguirre attempts a clearance. Shot, surely! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Iwobi brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's En-Nesyri. Proves too strong. Bassi. Ndidi. Bassi forwards and with intent. Agea. Unahi. Agea. Mazraoui. Unahi. Iwobi. Ndidi. Aina. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Brahim Diaz. Amrabat shifted upfield. And it's Diaz. Hakimi. Hakimi plays it in. That has been knocked clear. A chance to play it in. And he's well positioned. In the city!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
In the city. Finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
And he's there to clear it. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ndidi. Trostekong. Ndidi. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. Hakimi, and it's Adli. Amrabat. In the city. Mazraoui has it in a wide position. And the shot! And he thumps it clear. Amrabat with the foul. And it's not taking him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Agea. Brahim Diaz. Hakimi. Adli. Hakimi. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aina. Trostekong. Ndidi. Osimhen. Now he's off and running. And here's Osimhen, succumbs to the pressure. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chukwueze. It's a loose ball. That's surely a foul, free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Going for goal! Cleared away. Clearly not happy with that. Adli. Unahi. Aguirre, gently done. En-Nesyri. And here's Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! Oh, another save.
Brahim Diaz really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Deftly away. And it's Mazraoui. Crosses it in here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Gets good distance on it. Aguirre. Morocco making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Mazraoui. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now here's the delivery. He will be, and they can counter here, and he's managed to get free. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Ndidi. En-Nesyri. Brahim Diaz. Oh, it's come loose. Brahim Diaz has been caught there. It's a foul. Extravagant effort! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
Lookman. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Unahi tries to clear. Ndidi. And it's played forward. Cross goes in there. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Nesiri. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's played off. That's really well manoeuvred. Nesiri. Cleared without complication. Rawi. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. That's a little off target. Throw it. Mazraoui. Showing good feet. Great defending, strong and determined.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mazraoui. Unahi. First quarter of an hour gone. 0-0 still. No lack of chances though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And it's Diaz. Amrabat. Brahim Diaz. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Lookman aim forwards. Chukwueze. Aina. And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Amrabat. Aguirre. Unahi. Moved on forwards. Nesiri. Bassi. Bassi, gently done. Lookman. Great work on the overlap. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Takes a shot! He's missed, but not by that far. Oh, what a climb! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Danger averted for now. Lobbed in behind. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well... En-Nesyri! Goal! Morocco! The breakthrough strike. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
In front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Aguirre, Unahi forwards and with intent. Lookman. That has found him in acres of space. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Chukwueze. Chukwueze! And he nearly went all the way.
Chukwueze certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Hakimi. And it's Adli. Adli looking to get on the end of this. Oh, nice touch. Lookman does really well to win the ball there. Lookman did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Iwobi. And here's Chukwueze. Iwobi! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Aguirre. Amrabat shifted upfield. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's played forward. Didi. Lookman. Chukwueze. Iwobi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And they win it back again. Aguirre. Unahi. Aguirre forwards and with intent. And it's Adley. Over to the left. Lookman. Plays it across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Nigeria clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Lookman clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence the decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Aguirre, that's really well manoeuvred. Aina. Lookman. Oh, there's a probing ball. Mazraoui can get it clear. Amrabat. Lookman. Lookman. This is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. He can get that clear. Nigeria have reclaimed it. It will be. Played into space. Lookman. Played in with purpose.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Cuts out the pass. Aina. En-Nesyri. Unahi. Up he goes! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Chukwueze. Aina. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! And he hits the net! How very smart. He just got it right.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively here.
Interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Mazraoui aim forwards. He has found a way through. Time to deliver. Climbs up big. Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Brahim Diaz wins the duel this time. Amrabat. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Unahi gently done. Aina. And it's Iwobi. Takes a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Adley, and it's lofted through here. Ndidi. Aina. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Iwobi played out towards the right wing. Clears it away. Ndidi have it back and can go again. Ndidi. Aina. Looking for a decent ball in. Delivers with whip. Oh, smashing header! That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's neat. It will be. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Lookman. Ndidi. Oh, such a clever touch. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Najraoui. And it's played forward. Unahi forwards and with intent. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Ndidi. Iwobi. Chukwueze. Driven forward. En-Nesyri. Chance here to counter. And here's En-Nesyri. Adley. He's got space in the area.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Iwobi. Well-timed, excellent interception. Amrabat. And claimed it back swiftly. Chukwueze. Lookman. And here's Osimhen! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Unahi. Quality ball. Now it's En-Nesyri. Dinks one through. Dink through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Lookman. Hakimi, gently done. And it's Iwobi. Now this could be a chance. Osimhen!
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aguirre, aim forwards. En-Nesyri looks to get on the end of this. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now, what about a counter-attack? Adli. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Morocco clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ndidi, Unahi with a definite foul there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. En-Nesyri. Chukwueze. And it's Iwobi. Ndidi played out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. He's in space and looking for options. He wasn't that far away.
It was a really neat move, Peter, and it had a slickness about it to make it look as if it's been well rehearsed in training.
It's a mighty effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Amrabat. Adli. Brahim Diaz. That has been knocked clear. And that's put paid to a promising move. Unahi. Hakimi. Iwobi. Lookman. And here's Chukwueze. Ndidi. Out to the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lookman. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Adley. He's found a way through. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. And he's there to clear it. And it's Diaz. Mazraoui. And it's claimed by the keeper. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Osimhen, great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. That's a cute ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hakimi. Mazraoui. Calmly anticipates. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lookman. And he's on a charge. That's good play. And it's Iwobi. And there's the shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Unahi. Aim forwards. Brahim Diaz. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Lookman. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's away. Hakimi. Amrabat, done delicately. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Unahi. Mazraoui. And he's there to get it away. Morocco have got it back and they'll have another go. Brahim Diaz. Lookman forwards and with intent. Amrabat. Hakimi. 5 minutes till the break. Brahim Diaz. Oh, can he get onto this? Udidi. And here's Osimhen. Does really well to win the ball there. And here's the chance. That is very well defended. Looking to break at pace. And it's Iwobi. Lookman. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. Aguirre. Mazraoui. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mazraoui. Played in by Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Oh, good spread. Played into the middle. And he's got his range wrong there. Udidi. Bassi, gently done. Lookman. Well read, nice interception. Mazraoui. That's been drilled forward. And it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui. He's in plenty of space here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze gets into a good position. And it's played in here. And that has been clubbed away. Have it back and can go again. And he's managed to gift it back. Iwobi. Lookman looking to run onto it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. A real chance! Amrabat getting this one clear. Physical challenge. Aina. Lookman. Lookman. Out to the left it goes. There are a few waiting for it. Iwobi. Can he finish? No mistake! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Nigeria get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Moved on forwards. There will be a throw-in. Chukwueze. Lookman. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Lovely, now then. Brahim Diaz. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he get onto this? He is through here! Muscular approach does pay off here. Ball's gone out of play. Adli. Aguirre. Brahim Diaz. Adli. Unahi. Aguirre. Has a look and plays it forward. That's really well cleared. Ndidi wins. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Brahim Diaz. Osimhen. Oh, well measured. Lookman. Now it's Iwobi. And that's a good ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Nigeria head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Majraoui gets into some space. So who's he picking out? Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ndidi. Trostekong. Aguirre attempts a clearance. Hakimi. Unahi. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Brahim Diaz. Spread out to the left. Aim forwards. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that was very necessary. Decent progress down the left. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Mazraoui. Aguirre. Unahi. Up towards the front line. Bassi cuts it out. Lookman. Lookman! Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Is that the first time we've seen him try that? It's definitely given the upper...
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bassi. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Iwobi! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Aguirre, and it's played forward, and it's Mazraoui. Mazraoui does well to get it back. Chukwueze played into space out wide. He's got away. Osimhen delivers the ball. Shot and goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Lovely feet. Lookman. And out it comes again.
Nigeria clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Mazraoui. Mazraoui shifted upfield. Aina. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ndidi. Lookman. And here's Osimhen! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mazraoui. Unahi. En-Nesyri. Adli. Oh, Red, nice interception. Aina. Bassi. Lookman. Now the delivery.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances.
Iwobi! Lookman. Trostekong. Chukwueze. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen finds himself offside. Chukwueze. Aina. Osimhen is onto it in a flash. The pass has gone astray. Lookman. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Osimhen. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Unahi. Unahi, gently done. Morocco desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Oh, it's come loose. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Hakimi. Amrabat. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Diaz. Well timed, excellent interception. Chukwueze. Chukwueze forwards and with intent. Lookman. Lookman has got himself a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Brahim Diaz. Aguirre. En-Nesyri. Now he's off and running. En-Nesyri. Do have a chance to counter here. Osimhen. Lookman. That's a nicely weighted pass. Now it's Ndidi. He has found a way through. That's good defending, very good defending. Mazraoui did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's heaved it away. Nigeria have reclaimed it. Out to the left it goes. Lookman. Lookman going full tilt down the left. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got away with one there.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Played towards the other side. Moved on forwards. And it's Hakimi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Hakimi. Amrabat. Adli. And here's Brahim Diaz.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Lookman. And the keeper has it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Adli. En-Nesyri. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Well, Jim, this really does look like a safety in numbers approach to defending we're seeing here.
Well, sometimes you just have to prepare for what's coming your way, and they know that they're going to be involved in certainly the next spell of physicality in dealing with an aerial approach.
Yeah, it's toe-to-toe, bicep to bicep, all about feet and inches. And they've got a throw. Ndidi. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Lookman. Ndidi. Chukwueze. Aina. Out towards the flank. That's going to go a long way. That's really well manoeuvred. Ndidi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Could move up a gear here. And it's Mazraoui. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Chukwueze has created one goal already. Chukwueze making good progress on the right-hand side. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Aguirre. Amrabat. Just about up to the hour now. Mazraoui. Brahim Diaz. Adli. And here's En-Nesyri. Ndidi forwards and with intent. And he's on his way! Osimhen! And that would have been some goal.
Osimhen clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
Aim forwards. And it's Iwobi. Looking here to chip it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Amrabat. And here's Osimhen. Chukwueze. Lookman. Iwobi looking understandably energised. Iwobi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
It will be. It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Aguirre, gently done, calmly anticipates. Lookman. Amrabat with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Ndidi. And it's Iwobi. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Aguirre. Unahi. Aguirre, nicely aimed pass. Ndidi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Iwobi. And that has been clubbed away. And that's been won straight back.
Did he that because it had a decent chance of progressing?
He's making a real surge on the left. It is quite a run he's making here. Ndidi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aguirre does really well to win the ball there. Nasraoui. Amrabat. Unahi. Amrabat. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. Chukwueze. Ndidi. Chukwueze. He is just caressing the ball. In it shoots! tough target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Hakimi. And it's Mazraoui. And it's played forward. That is a great pick out. Chukwueze. Oh, great chance. Chukwueze's cross. Amrabat. Hakimi. Iwobi. Oh, he's found support out wide. Gets the shot away! They've scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Osimhen, he'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Oh, what a climb! And the keeper couldn't hold it. That's a throw. Played out wide. Oh, that's nice. And it's Adli. Amrabat. Adli. Played out to the right. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ndidi is there, and he can get that clear. Brahim Diaz. Unahi. Played back in. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Aina. Bassi. Lookman. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Hakimi. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bassi forwards and with intent. Unahi. Danger averted for now. It's Iwobi. Chukwueze. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's clearly asking too much with that. Mazraoui. Now it's En-Nesyri. It's run loose here. Aina. Bassi shifted upfield. Ball is over the line. Very nicely done. Brahim Diaz. And they got rid and claimed it back swiftly. Unahi gently done. Now who's going to be first to this? Iwobi. And reclaimed it in a trice. Trostekong. Bassi. Mazraoui. And here's En-Nesyri. And the pass is intercepted. Aim forwards. Udidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aguirre cuts it out. And the counter is on. And here's En-Nesyri. Udidi. Moved on forwards. Aguirre cuts out the pass. Mazraoui. Amrabat forwards and with intent. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chukwueze. And it's played forward.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Adli. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a deft little ball. Trostekong. Ndidi. And it's Adli. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ndidi. That's really well manoeuvred. Aguirre makes the interception. Brahim Diaz. And he's there to clear it. And here's Adli. And here's Adli. Nigeria have got it back and they'll have another go. Trostekong, aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. And it's Adli. Now it's Brahim Diaz. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Amrabat. Unahi. Mazraoui. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Wins the duel this time. Chukwueze. Moved on forwards. Now it's Iwobi. Osimhen. Iwobi. Oh, perfectly measured that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.